Welcome to Mr. Michael's ELA classroom. What are we going to learn today?
Salam Alaikum students. Today we're going to be studying the QAR reading strategy. We did an overview of this strategy previously, but now we're going to get into more details on the specific types of questions. But I'm going to start with a little bit of a review. So you will learn what QAR is and why it is important. You will learn about the different types of QAR questions. So what is QAR? QAR is a thinking strategy that will help you understand the kinds of questions you will get when you read. Now think about it, guys. If you understand the types of questions and then have some strategies for answering those questions, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to improve your reading comprehension, understanding what you read. Reading for meaning. This is really the most important part of studying English. Reading comprehension, understanding what you read. So the QAR question types. On your own, author and you. These are the hard ones, the smarty pants ones. Right there, these are the easy ones. And think and search, which are actually can be quite difficult. So right there, questions. Questions that are answered in one paragraph or in one sentence in the text. So these are not from your brain. They're directly from the text. And they're answered word for word. These are usually very easy questions that start with who, what, where, when, why, or how. So let's do a little bit of review on these. So if we remember the 5 W's, we have our friend Mr. Bean here. So who? That's the person you are talking about. In this case, it's Mr. Bean. What? So that's the thing that is happening. He's getting a haircut, or he got a haircut. Where? This is the place it happened in. Hopefully the barber shop. When? That's the time it happened. And in this case, it's 6 o'clock. And why? The reason it happened? Typically, why isn't actually a right there question, because we don't really know unless they tell us. If in the reading passage they said, Mr. Bean went to get a haircut because his hair was too long, then that would be a right there question. And then there's how, the way the thing happened. So here we go. We're going to look at a very simple reading passage. So Shaheen and Khalid are walking to the park. They often go to the park on Tuesday to play football. The park is near their house, so they do not need to drive. So here's a question. Who is walking to the park? So step 1. I read the question. Who is walking to the park? Step 2, I ask myself if I understand what the question is asking me. If no, ask the teacher. Step 3, I think about what I should be looking for in the text. So I know who means a person. That means I'm looking for a person's name in the text. Then I look for keywords in the question and try to find them in the text. So in this case, walking and park. So I can find these right there easily enough. So that means I highlight the text I think the answer is in and I write it in the answer space. So that is where the answer is. So that means Shaheen and Khalid are walking to the park. So this is a process, guys. But you can put your finger on the answer. Who is walking to the park? Okay, here, Shaheen, Khalid. They are walking to the park. These questions do not require you to think too much, but they do require you to understand what the question is asking. So these are called right there questions because the answer is right there in the text. Tune in next time for our discovery of think and search questions. Salam.